Guys, you guys are not gonna believe what came in. Today is the day that we are building the brooder. Hi, baby girl. Get your coffee? So right here we have our box from the McMurray Hatchery. In here is our brooder setup. Should have everything that we need in general for the kit. Just to get the chicks started, you know, inside of the brooder. Everything should be in here. The water, the feeder, all that should be in here. And then in this package right here are our info books, you know, book about chickens, and like everything we need to know about chickens basically is in those two books that I got. So we're gonna open this and then we're gonna see the size of it, make sure everything's in there. And then we're going to figure out where we're going to put it inside of this office. As you can see, our office is not completely unpacked because we were going to seal the border of the floor in all of the rooms. So all the rooms are not 100% done. We are 100% unpacked in all the other rooms, but just this office. We've just been caught up in so many other projects and then like surprise pop-up projects. That we just have not had the time to unpack. I actually, just before speaking with you guys, unpacked all these boxes from the office today. So that's what I did this morning. Aside from doing 2 loads of dishes and cleaning and cooking and all this other stuff, you know, the daily things. Yeah, so all that stuff is unpacked. So believe it or not, the office you could not even walk into earlier this morning. You couldn't even walk into it. So now, like you guys saw, like there's a lot more space. If you guys saw it before, I should have just showed you guys beforehand, but I was just so caught up with like this morning. It was just crazy. But anyways, that's besides the point. We're actually gonna unbox that. We also have right here, these also came in as well. Giant bag of chick starter feed. And then we also have the pine shavings for the inside of the brooder. We were going to put the brooder inside of the shed, but because we've been having some leaking issues inside of the shed where it's been getting wet. I think like the gap in the front of the door, front entrance of the shed, as well as the sides, the water was coming in at the side. So right now it's not really a great idea for us to have the chicks inside the shed because they're gonna get wet and then they'll get sick and it's just gonna be a mess. So Dan's actually going to check the shed today because it did rain earlier today, so he's gonna check later on and see if it is still leaking, because he did make some tweaks and you know, added a couple things on the outside of the shed to prevent water from coming in. So right now it's just like, you know, tweak it, and check it again to make sure that the water is not coming in inside the shed. On top of that, it's getting really, really hot inside the shed. Now I know like the baby chicks, I read they're supposed to have like the, you know, like the heat lamp, you know, it's supposed to be, I think like between like 90 and 95 degrees those first few weeks. But it is way hotter than that. It's hot, that hot outside, and then it's even hotter inside of the shed. So I don't want them to overheat or anything. So we're just gonna play it safe and then have them sit in our office until they're old enough to go into their chicken coop. Now, you guys saw that Dan and our friend Rush had helped him build the chicken coop. So that is all done. that's all set to go. There are some minor things that we want to change on the chicken coop, but we have plenty of time. Yes, baby. Oh, you want to come up and say hi? Yeah. Give me a second, okay? I guess I'm gonna have to just nurse Seraphina. I think she's ready for her afternoon nap. So I'm gonna nurse her, see where she's at, and then we'll catch back with you guys in a minute. All right, let's see what we got in this here. I did not know that inside the starter kit, it came with these books. So I'm going to return these because I don't need double of the same books. So that's gonna be returned. Okay, so this is like the bottom of the nesting poultry base. Okay, so yeah, these are the books right here. Books. Chick Brooder warming plate. Okay, so this is the warming plate. That's to keep them warm. Self-explanatory. It's kind of like a heating spot. Okay, this is pretty heavy. What is this? Okay, blue stem chick starter, organic chick starter. A complete feed for starting chicks of 0 to 3 weeks of age. Okay, so 5 pounds, 5-pound bag of chick starter. This looks like this is the top for, yeah, 1 gallon nesting jar, lug design. We'll look into that. I'm not exactly sure how this works, but we're gonna figure it out, that's for sure. This looks like this is the, a temperature. Okay, so this is the thermometer. Check the temperature of the heat, which is a good, because I was wondering if I needed to buy one of those. So that's great. This looks like this is the feeder right here. So this must be the water. This must be for the water. And this is for the feeder. This is for the food. So this goes like this, I guess. We'll look at the instructions and figure it out, but that's what it looks like. We got a pack of electrolytes for the chickens. When they come, they're gonna need that extra bit of water because, you know, they're gonna be just born and they're not gonna have had water yet, so they're gonna need their electrolytes, especially after not having food or water for 2 or 3 days during the shipment process. And then we got the baby chick brooder set, which is awesome. So this holds up to 15 chickens, which is perfect because I don't think we'll have that much. At least that's not what we ordered, but they did tell us. They warned us that they were going to put in extra chickens, just in the off chance that there is a casualty in the middle of shipment, because it is such a small shipment. Usually, people order about like 30 chickens. I was like, oh, but yeah. So yeah, they're gonna put a couple chickens in there. If there are no casualties and we do end up having more chickens than what we initially ordered, we might have to end up getting another chicken coop, just a smaller one. Okay, so I just got the call that our chickens have just hatched, so they are getting ready to ship out today, so we should get them the latest Friday, and today is Tuesday, so that is awesome, which means this is a perfect time for us to be building this now so that we can check and make sure that everything works and everything is good to go. So, and while I was on the phone with them, I did let them know that I was going to return this extra set of books. So we're good on that. And yeah, I think we got everything. We got some chick starter. I think I'll give them this first and then we'll work on the big bag. So we'll do the 5-pound bag first and then do the big bag. And we got the electrolytes. This is in fact for the water, so that's good. So they'll have the water, which is great. And then we're going to build this chick starter. This chick starter home. Its panels looks like Looks like it's just like a bunch of like plastic panels that are zip tied together. And now I'm thinking about this, I could have just did this myself. But you know, it's my first time, and Dan's first time, and Serafina's first time having chickens or raising chickens or having anything to do with chickens. You know, I guess this was the best bet in general for us. But I think next time, I mean, this is reusable anyways. It's washable. It says it's washable and reusable. So I think just next time in general, we'll probably do something different if we do end up having baby chicks. But we'll see when the time comes. Anyways, let's get into this. Let's build this stuff and get this built first so we can see the width and diameter of it, so we know where exactly to put it here in the office. All right, so this is all the stuff that is officially out of the box now. Everything's out of the box. So now we just gotta open everything up and get it set up. So let's do that. So you put the water in this way, and then you put it on top when it's full of water. This way. And then you flip it, and the water comes out this way. Okay. Guys, this is our first time having chickens, so don't mind me. If any of you guys do have chickens or have had chickens in the past and have any advice for us, by all means, comment it down below and let us know. All right, so this is all set. We'll do that after. Let's build this first. Let us know, because I'm open to all suggestions here. We got these 2 books, which I'm going to be reading starting tonight. These are the 2 books that I got. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to finish reading these in 2 days, but I will be reading these for, I guess, the next month. This is going to be my late night read, or my reading while, you know, like I'm nursing Serafina's sleeping, stuff like that, stuff in my free time. I'll definitely be reading this. I have some other books that I did read I will recommend in terms of for like homesteading and stuff like that. I'm sure I've showed you guys, and you guys have seen those books in a previous video. If you guys have not seen the video where I talked about those books, I will put them in the description on this video, so you guys can see get the link to that, and you guys can also get the link to these books as well if you guys are interested in chickens. But the other books that I'm referring to are for homesteading, and an apothecary book has a whole bunch of traditional holistic and medicinal at-home remedies that you could make at home with stuff that you have lying around the house, or even if you were to go to the store and buy herbs as well. They're just, you know, a more homeopathic, I guess, a more natural alternative than compared to what you would get at the store, you know, or over the counter at a pharmacy. Let's build this. All right, what do we got? Oh. All right, so it looks like we can shape it however we want. That's how you want to shape it, baby girl? Yeah, it looks like you can shape it however you want. If you want a circle, you can do a circle. If you want a rectangle, you can do a rectangle, which is great because we're going to have them over, like I said, in that corner. So now, before I even set this up, I'm going to actually move that stuff over there, move the stuff around in this office to make us... Oh, you're helping me out? Thank you. Move all this stuff and move it around so that we can get this sorted and situated. And we'll actually even put the pine shavings and set everything up so we're good to go. All right, it is finished. We got everything ready. Everything's done, good to go. I just unplugged the heater. I had just plugged it in to double check, make sure that it actually works and that the temperature was good. It did hit a good 90, I guess like 89, 90. It was right on the board. It's cooling down now because I just took it out from underneath, but it did hit just barely hit the 90 at the height that I have it now. I could make it lower, but I believe that once they start using it, go underneath, I think it'll become warmer, because if all of them are cooped up underneath there, the temperature should increase a bit more than 90, but I don't want to make it any lower because you don't want it to be too low where they can't fit underneath. And I don't know how big they are because I've never had baby chicks before. So we'll adjust the height as needed. But this is the lowest part that I'm going to leave it at for now until we get them. So now we are all set. We're going to wait for them. I'm not going to put the water in. But I was just talking to Dan about possibly changing the water when they're a bit older to a it's like a nipple waterer, I guess it's called, where they just peck at it and then water comes out, so that we just avoid the whole mess of what we're gonna come across with this one, which is all of the chips and stuff going into the water after them, you know, running around and playing around in there. But yeah, so this is good for now. And then in the future, we'll probably change that. But yeah, we're ready. We've got the food. We have the food already ready on the side. I'm just not going to put that in yet, quite yet. The day that they call me at the post office for me to come pick them up, then I will turn this on before I leave so it's nice and heated up. By the time we come back home, I'll put the water in with the electrolytes, and then I'll put the food in so that that's all ready to go. So when we come back, we can open them up, check them, make sure everybody's okay, dip them in the water, and then show them where their food is at, and then let them play and get adjusted to their new home. And Serafina has done a great job at helping me clean up and build the chicken coop. Right now she's found some candles from my candle collection. I just opened up the box of all the candles that I was looking for. I was like, I know I have like a box of candles in here somewhere, and it was here in the office. So I just unpacked all of those and I put them on this shelf. But Serafina is not even allowed in this office. You usually have it locked and closed. She's only in here because I'm in here too, right? I'm so excited to see her reaction. Dan's excited too. Dan's like, I can't wait to see her reaction to the baby chickens. And I'm scared about that because, you know, babies' grip are strong. Babies' grips are very strong. And Serafina's heavy-handed. She's already heavy-handed with our dog Mushi. And she's learning how to be gentle. She tries her best. She really does. But there are times where it's a bit rough. But that's to be given, you know. We do want to get a photo of Serafina with a photo with her and the baby chicks. So we'll probably do that just for memories. But aside from that, I don't think that she'll be anywhere near the chickens really until maybe she's a bit older. I think she'll see the chickens here and there, but until she's able to comprehend more on being gentle and stuff, I want to wait till they're a bit bigger too. Kind of hold off. We did order breeds that are family friendly and are not really territorial, and also we ordered some that are cold hardy. So you guys will see those breeds when we get them, and we'll go over those too, and we'll see what kind of mystery chickens that they put inside the box, because like I told you guys, we did do the check mark and on the friendly chicken, the mystery chickens. So we did say that we wanted the mystery chickens. So we are going to be getting those. All right, come on, Mama. Let's go out of here. We're all done. All right, so that's it for this video, right? You want to say bye-bye? Next time you see us, the baby chickens will be here, right? Serafina's tired because she only had one nap, but I'm going to try and keep her awake long enough for dinner time, because it is that time. So we're going to have dinner, and then I'm going to put her to sleep if she does not stay up long enough to take her bath tonight. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new, welcome to the CD family. I'm Chontelle. This is Serafina. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you guys will be notified when we post next. And give this video a thumbs up. It really does help us grow as a channel and as a family. So please give this video a thumbs up, a like, and we will see you guys in our next video when we welcome our new family members. Yeah, you said bye? Good job.